What's everybody, happy Monday morning. I'm excited about this topic today. I think so many people out there carry a chip on their shoulder. I was that guy. I carried a chip on my shoulder for a long time against people in my life that I thought didn't understand me, weren't there for me, told me I couldn't, told me I shouldn't, told me I wouldn't. You know, we all have those chips on our shoulder of people that weren't what we needed them to be when we needed them. Because when someone's not there for you that you don't care about, it doesn't really impact you as much, right? A stranger not supporting you doesn't impact you, but somebody you care about not supporting you or being what you needed them to be in a season tends to be where the chips come from. Those things that we carry that we're trying to prove wrong, or that we're trying to prove that we're not whatever it is that they said we weren't, whatever it might be for you. But that's where I think chips come from. And a lot of times that turns into negativity. We're doing things and we're putting, you get more of what you focus on, right? We're focusing on the negativity. We're focusing on the lack of belief. We're focusing on people who are coming after us, stealing from us, suing us. I've dealt with all that. I've been sued. I've had to sue people. I've had people steal from me. I've had a lot of people speak bad about me on different occasions for different reasons, and dissatisfied clients who want to attack my integrity. And that happens, right? What I have learned, and for me personally, and this is through influences I've seen, whether books I've read, being a part of RTA with Ed and Andy, Instagram reels and memes and stuff like that are motivational. Almost everybody who has built something successfully always says the best revenge is winning. The best revenge is winning. If you spend a lot of time focused on the negativity, you get more of what you focus on. If you spend more time focusing on winning as the revenge, you get more winning. And that's a pivot I made a little bit at a time. Like if I was 95% focused on the chip, the negative chip, 5% focused on the winning, then it was 90-10, then it was 80-20, then it was 50-50. And the more I have focused on winning, the less the chip actually mattered. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a chip. I think the chip on my shoulder that I was trying to prove people wrong got me from where I was to a point, but then it really, I think, held me back at a certain point. It helped build momentum. It helped create momentum. It helped accomplish a lot of things. It helped me, suffer a little bit longer doing the work. It helped me show up when I didn't want to. It helped me get up when I didn't want to. It helped me work out when I didn't want to. But that's still, you're using the f them as the motivator. And that's just negative. It's just you're spending more time focused on what isn't working than what is. And so when I started making the pivot of I'm going to win and we focus on winning, chips started falling off the shoulder. Negativity started falling out of my thought process. People who were important became no longer important. People who were actively working against me could no longer keep up. I'm in an industry where there's a lot of in and out. There's a lot of fresh minds, fresh perspective, fresh people on the internet talking about being a coach. And a lot of people out there have been screwed by coaches. I don't minimize that. I'm sure I've let some people down over the years where I could have been better, or maybe I wasn't my best, or I was just really tired, or I didn't protect my time or my energy well. And I'm sure there are people out there that did not get the best of me because, when you're building something from scratch, you have to, test the boundaries of what you're capable of, and you end up breaking yourself sometimes doing that. I know those things are out there. And they're never going away. And the bigger you get and the louder you get and the more successful you get, the more people are going to try to pull you back. But winning is the best revenge. And I think I have spent the last probably 2 years heavily focused on transitioning from negative focus for motivation to positive focus for motivation. And I'll tell you, it has brought me a lot more happiness and peace and joy. Winning and having peace internally, you can't steal that from me. I've learned strategies, tactics, routines, talk tracks, morning routines, perspective, context, self-coaching, the alter ego. All these different things I've learned have all been about a single thing, which is adjusting my perspective from focusing on the negative to focusing on the positive, to focusing on winning as opposed, for the sake of winning, not just, well, they told me I couldn't, so let me go do it. No, I'm going to go win, and I'm not even going to think about you anymore. Apathy, in my opinion, is the best tactic. Not beating them and rubbing it in their face, not proving it to them, proving it to me what I'm capable of, because I'm capable of way more than even I understand, no less what they believe. So just beating them isn't actually enough. Just beating their perspective of me just actually isn't enough, because I'm capable of so much more. I'm so much more I can do, so much more I can build, so much more I can be, so much happier I can become, so much more I can give, and I'm gonna keep chasing that. And so if you're struggling right now, focused on the negativity of somebody, I would challenge you to start focusing on winning, fast and often, but winning. Winning to create that momentum, winning to create that separation, winning to the point where they just no longer matter at all. Their perspective or opinion has no influence on you. Because I promise you, the more you focus on their lack of belief, the less time you're spending on your own belief, and you're absolutely holding yourself back. I have zero doubt Zero doubt you're capable of everything and more that you believe you want in life. The more time you spend focused on that desired outcome, the less this opinion of others matter. So work on that this week. Figure out where your attention is being spent. If you catch yourself thinking about them, use it as a trigger to say, but what am I capable of? What do I want to do? What does winning mean to me? And go focus on that. Focus on the positive, and you'll find a lot more happiness and joy. And I want that for you. As I've chased that and found that, I'll tell you it's been a substantially better journey. Get out there. Win fast, win often, because I love you guys.